The memories in my mind suddenly become black and white at this point. I remember floating out of a room as if I was a ghost. I was hollow. I was empty. I really wasn't there. In a sense, I died with my mother. A grief counselor came to our house to help us deal with her death. Dave and Danielle tried their best to explain the pain that they felt, but I just sat there, numb, absent, distant, alone. "How are you handling your mother's death?" the concerned counselor asked me. The confusion of emotions and thoughts left me with a lack of words. "I'm fine," I said falsely. She looked at me knowing that I wasn't fine. "Are you okay? Are you sure?" She sympathized. I didn't want to talk to her or anyone else. I wanted my mother. "Yeah, I'm fine," I told her once more. Then I got up off the couch and left the room. She couldn't understand me. Nobody could. The days following my mother's death are blank. I don't remember what happened. The fleeting coattails of death have an ability to erase all memories. Death's sting had struck my heart, mind, and soul. My world was shattered. Dave and Danielle retreated inwards as well, but I can't remember that either. None of us can. We were numb and we were lost. My mother was the shepherd of our lives, and now that she was gone, the flock was scattered. The funeral was like a movie. There I was on a hot day in June, greeting people in a funeral parlor. My mother's body laying in a beautiful casket surrounded by flowers, dimly lit from above, to set the mood for mourning. Can you see me in the movie? Look, there I am. I'm the one smiling, shaking hands with people. Do you see me? I'm walking around laughing and cracking jokes with family and friends. My mother's over there. Do you see her? There she is. She is the one lying down in the casket, asleep. She's about to wake up. There she is. Here I am, shaking her hand, smiling and laughing, denying. I walked up to my mother's casket with my friend Jared. A denying voice raged within my head. Look at her face so perfect, the makeup done by angels. She is an angel that is asleep. She isn't dead, she isn't sleeping. Wake up, Mom, wake up. Jared puts his arm around me thinking that I'm about to burst into tears, but instead I joke that he is trying to make a pass at me. He smirks half-heartedly and wipes the tears from his eyes, but why is he crying? I'm not crying, look at me. I'm strong. I don't cry. Look at me, the 16-year-old superhero, the motherless boy that doesn't cry. Aren't you impressed by how strong I am? Look, no tears. Look, Mom, I'm not crying because I'm strong. Mom, go ahead. Open your eyes. Look at me, Mom. People filed in one by one to pay respect to my mother. I continued to walk around my own little world, completely oblivious to pain, to truth, and to death. My mom isn't dead. She's going to get out of the coffin at any minute now and say, "Ta-da!" just like she was performing a magic trick. She always had a wicked sense of humor, and surely this was just some joke that she was playing. She couldn't die. Aren't mothers immortal? An internal dialogue of denial continued to block my emotions. She can't die. She can't leave me. I'm her little boy. I need her. She loves me. She wouldn't leave me. No way, no how. Suddenly, I'm in a car following a hearse. There are cars following us, but why? Where are we going? What's going on? Where's my mom? We walk onto a sprawling carpet of green grass with gray tombstones stitched across as far as my eyes can see. I see chairs, I see people wearing black, people crying. There I am, carrying the side of a casket, looking straight ahead, looking for my mother. She should be here too, I think to myself, but where is she? I see myself looking at a box next to a hole. A beautiful bouquet of flowers decorates the top of it. I look to my left and see Dave and Danielle crying, but why? I look to my right and see family and friends crying, but why? I look straight ahead and I see a box. What's in the box? What's going on? Where's my mom? A preacher stands and speaks, but I can't hear him. I see his lips moving, but the words don't make sense. What is he saying? What are we doing? After a few minutes, maybe hours, I don't know how long, perhaps an eternity, I find myself following my dad to his car. I get to the back seat and I shut the door. I see other people doing the same. Looking out across the grass, I see workers lowering the casket down into the ground. They take a shovel and throw a pile of dirt on top of it, and then suddenly it hits me. They are burying my mother because my mother is dead. Truth has never been so cruel. I sat back in my seat and gasped, realizing that it wasn't a movie. This was my life, and that was my mother. She is dead, and so am I.